Hello and welcome to video number 31. This is me learning how to use the AKAI MPC Live III and passing on to you all my tips and tricks as I do so. Before I start, I've just got a couple of quick tips for you. Somebody said to me the other day, it's a really good idea to have autosave turned on. I mentioned I'd had a few crashes, and if you don't know where that is, hold Shift and Menu, that takes you to Preferences. You go to Project Load Save. You'll see that autosave is in very small font here and it's not enabled at the moment. If I tick it here, it's then enabled. You can see I can change that from 1 minute to 2 minutes to 5 minutes to 10 minutes. I'm going to turn that off for the moment because I don't want to autosave, but if you do get a crash and you've been autosaving, of course you can go back. The other tip that was given to me was double tapping the stop button. I'm going to go from the beginning of this track, just press play start. Now, if I just press stop, you'll hear what happens. Get all the reverb trails and delay trails. But if I press play again and I double tap stop, it completely kills all the audio, so you don't get any of those reverb or delay trails, and that may be something you want. I didn't know that before, so thank you those couple of people that gave me those tips. Let's talk about the main subject of today's video, which is exclude from row launch. What am I talking about here? Well, the other day, again with this factory demo track, which I've used a lot, I noticed that this vocal lead track, this track 14, kept playing and I wasn't really sure what was going on. I did put a little note on the video about it without really understanding it. So I sat myself down yesterday and really got to grips with this. So this is one of those logic exercises. I don't mean logic as in the DAW, I mean logic as in logic. Before I do anything here, I'm going to press Shift and Stop All. Now, nothing is playing in this track on the clip matrix. So if I press play, or I press play start, nothing's going to play, nothing is selected. Okay, so that's a good starting point. Now this track 14 is special, it's labelled vocal lead. If I double tap the track header and I move the screen up here, you will see it says exclude from row launch. Okay, so if I press close, remember nothing is selected. So if I press the arrange row button over here, everything will start except for this track because it's excluded. You see these clips are starting to play, but this one is not playing. You'll hear tracks come in now. Normally you'd hear the lead vocal, but it's turned off. It's excluded from the row launch. So why would you want that? Well, if this was your backing track and you wanted to sing to it, maybe live, do a gig and just use this as your backing track, you could take the lead vocal out and sing your vocal live. That would be one use case for this. Let's just set this going again. So how do I bring this clip in? Well, very simply, I just press it. Now you can see it's running and it will come in.
He say I'm the best indeed. Now he wanna bag it. Say he wanna invest in me.
If I want to stop this from playing, it's no good pressing it again. I'd have to press an empty cell on the same track like this. Now it's stopped. I'm going to press Shift and Stop All again to freshen things up. Remember this setting, exclude from row launch, have to remember that word row. So whenever you press a row, one of these buttons down here, this track will not play. So I'm going to press this verse button. Now there is a clip here, but it won't play as you'll see. Not playing. Everything else in this row is playing. I don't know what we've got here. What have we got? Anything like, yeah, we've got this over here. And if I come all the way over here, Must be some other tracks playing, yeah. Let's come back to our vocal lead. There it is, track 14. But this track's not playing. So if I want it to play, I've got to press it. Now it'll play. And to stop it, press an empty cell. See? So that was excluded from the row. So supposing you had a harmony vocal track that was excluded from the row launch, then you could take out your harmony vocals if you had some backing vocals with you, that kind of thing. I'm going to press Shift and Stop All again. Let's press this row button here for verse. Not playing. Press it so it plays. Now let's start another row. Now, obviously this clip isn't playing because it's excluded by default. Let's see what happens to this clip once it gets to the end of it. And it's restarted, you see, because it hasn't been stopped by another clip in another row. I'd have to stop it here by pressing an empty cell. Now it's stopped, you see. Let's do Shift and Stop All. Ordinarily, if I press another row button, that would stop and that would start. Because this is excluded from the row, that doesn't stop that one, you see. It's a bit of a logic exercise, as I said. So it kind of countermands the player row to cancel all other clips rule. Let's reset things again, Shift and Stop All. Right, so I'm showing this arrange row here. Everything's reset, Shift and Stop All. I'm going to press this arrange button. Everything's playing except for our vocal lead. If I press it, now it's going to play. Okay, so let's just undo that, Stop All. So press arrange. Now I'm going to go to the arrange page, the arrangement, without pressing any buttons here, pressing any clips here. Now you'll see here in this track for the vocal lead, we've got the clip matrix play button. So as far as the arrangement is concerned, the clip matrix is in control here, not the arrangement itself. Now the track in the arrangement is dimmed, muted, because in the clip matrix this track is excluded from the playback of the row. In the arrangement we see the clip matrix play button because all the tracks in the arrangement are playing normally as they would be from this arrange row here, but this one is excluded from playing in the clip matrix. So this clip matrix setting is taking precedence over the arrangement playback. As soon as I press this button, this lights up and the vocal lead track plays normally. And if I go back to the clip matrix, you see this clip is playing perfectly in here now. Now I'm going to mute this clip by pressing one of these empty cells down here, go back to the arrange page, and again we've got that play button, you see. As I often say, that is a bit of a brain burner, isn't it, that exercise in logic. Let's just boot that up again and show you what happens if I go from the arrangement to the clip matrix. If I go from around here, you'll hear this lead vocal. And if I go to the matrix, it's playing because I launched it from the arrangement, not from the clip matrix. If I press stop and press play again up here, it's still playing because it's already been launched from the arrangement mode. But if I press shift and stop all and press this arrange button again, this row button, it won't play because it's excluded from the row launch. Yeah, so I hope I haven't fried your brain too much with that, but you can see the use case for having a track excluded from the row launch. And you can get around it, of course, by just physically pressing the clip, and you can stop it by pressing an empty cell down below. So thank you very much for watching this video today. I hope you got something from it. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to give me a bit of a helping hand with all the work I do on YouTube, on this and many other devices, if you can make a small donation, that'd be absolutely wonderful, and I'd be very grateful to you if you do. You can do that here on YouTube, or you can do it via my website, which is www.daddylongles.com. So like I say, thank you very much for watching, and you'll hear from me very soon, no doubt. Bye for now.